So I had these old light fixtures in my kitchen. They honestly don't work anymore, and when they did, they were really hot because of they're not LEDs. This is what I just took out of the ceiling. I've got 6 of these. And looking up here at the holes where I just took them out of, if you get in close, you can see that the paint is chipped up, the hole is really messy. And what I learned is the hole for these was actually about 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch bigger than this new light fixture that I'm putting in. These nice little LED light fixtures. And so when I installed the first one, I had a tiny little gap going around. Went online, went to Home Depot, went to Lowe's, went to Ace, went all over the place, spent way too much time. And I found solutions. There's, I believe it's called a goof ring. And it's just a little ring that sits right around here and is maybe, I don't know, about 1/2 an inch thick or so to fill in that gap. But they're, I don't know, like $8 each or something for just a little bit of plastic, and I didn't want to spend that much, and I would have had to wait for shipping, and I didn't know for sure if the size was going to be just right, and I just didn't want to mess with that. So I went to the hardware store, looked for other options, and I was looking at getting a plastic, and this would have worked pretty well. So when you have a J box up in the ceiling, you get a plastic cover that you can put on there, a decorative plastic cover that's white. And then I would have taken a hole saw and drilled a hole through that. Well, I don't have the right size hole saw, and to get the right size, I would have needed, I believe, about a 4.5 inch. It would have cost about $35, plus the $3.50 for each of the little cover plates. I didn't want to spend that much either. So my solution was to go and buy a cheap plastic sign. I think this was about $6.50 at Lowe's, and I was looking for the plastic. And what I did was I found something that was the size I was looking for. I traced a template and made a ring like this that then slips down over. You move these clips to get it to fit right. But if you have gotten this far in the video, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the finished product, going from having those chips in the ceiling, because I had those on all of these 6 holes. Over here, I have the finished product, and you can see the original light. And then this around the outside is that little plastic ring from the sign that I made. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I just used scissors to cut it. If you look super duper close, it's a little tiny bit rough around the edges because I didn't do the best cutting job in the world. But I'm probably the only one that's gonna look that close. Maybe what my wife will, but unless she watches this video, she won't know about it. So there you go. I hope this helps some other people out there, and thanks so much.